How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you. I'm Miss S.O.S.
I
am. Not met.
Yes. No, we haven't officially.
No, not officially met.
Yeah.
So happy to have you here.
Absolutely.
How you doing today?
I'm doing amazing.
Doing amazing.
I'm excited to be here.
You're excited to be here. We're excited to have you. So
Thank
tell us
you.
what's going on with you. Where you from? Where you been? Where you at?
I'm from here. I kind of grew up in Germany, Texas, Kentucky. I was a military brat, and then I got married and moved away to the military life. But I'm happily married. Shout out to my husband. Thank you, Sonny.
Girl, you
Yes.
have no grandbabies?
Thank you. Yes, I have one. She'll be 4 months this month on the 24th. Damari. That's my first one, and then my second one, Samaria, was born on Christmas. So she's just a few weeks. So yeah, I'm super excited. But
Congratulations.
yeah, I'm just excited to be here.
You have a special name for them to call you?
Grandma.
Grandma?
Yes.
Okay. Some people are like, they want to be G-Mom. My mom, nah. She didn't have nothing to do with no grandma, none of that.
Yeah. Oh no, and we're gonna keep it respectful, old school style.
Okay. So tell us about yourself a little bit for those that don't know.
So for those of you don't know, I go by Sounds of Shar'e, and I am an original singer-songwriter. So that's where a lot of people, that's where I got my start being known here in indie. But I'm into film. I'm a videographer, so that's super dope. And I did just make a special announcement. So shouts out to Scoop Magazine, Mr. Robinson over there. Just we got a new contract. So I have my first paid podcast that I am going to be the host of. So make sure you guys download the Robinson Show featuring your girl Terry Croney on the host.
Where is that going to be at?
It's at Scoop.
Scoop.
Yes.
So it's scoop.com.
Scoop.com, Google Play Store, Spotify, anywhere you can download an app.
Okay. So Scoop app, you guys.
So have you heard of Scoop Magazine?
No, I have not.
Okay. So we'll definitely have to fill you in.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
we print 13,000 hard copies. They're everywhere. Beauty supply stores.
Is
You
it
can
in
run ads in there.
Indiana?
Yes, ma'am.
I probably have seen Scoop then.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Marsh, but you know the little things that used to be outside of Marsh, you get the apartment guides.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might remember Scoop. It's been around for a while.
Oh yes, he's legendary. Yes,
That's
definitely a household name. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I'm a videographer. I sing and songwrite. I haven't done any music in a while, but I do have some new music coming out. And
How long you been singing?
so I got my start here in 2010. That's kind of where I met Miss Fox.
Yes,
Foxy
I've been
over
knowing her for
here.
years.
Yes, honey.
Well,
I'm so
back
proud
up.
of you.
Back up.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm back,
you.
y'all.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes.
Like we just was saying, I just kind of came in, but she had been doing her thing for a minute. And beautiful voice. You know what I mean? Business oriented. She was always about her business, and she's still about her business. She got her own club downtown.
Yes, we have an event suite as
Well,
well.
you didn't tell us about that.
The Retreat USA.
You were supposed to say
yes,
that. We're tell us about you now.
all right. Well, because it's so much. to
Don't
talk
sell
about.
yourself short. Put it all out
I mean,
there.
it's so much. I pretty much do anything but prostitution.
Okay.
So
We got ways of doing it.
He's hilarious. He's actually really dope to watch. I'm a fan.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But me and my husband, we own a company called Entrepreneurs United LLC. We're a marketing company, so we custom build websites. We do banners, flyers, commercials. I do voiceovers. Anything to help an entrepreneur either start up or continuously grow. We do that, and then I'm a booking agent. Shouts out to Marquis Wilder. He actually was on the roster.
That's my photographer.
That's my business partner. So I'm Terry Croney.
That is
yeah, so he's actually a client of mine too. I do his website. I do all his stuff. So I pretty much run the retreat.
Yeah.
I make all his stuff work.
So you serve the food and everything at the.
Oh
at the
no, I'm the mama of the house.
I know
I don't do nothing I don't want to do. I make sure everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
I make sure everybody else is where they're supposed to be.
The bossness.
But I just pretty much make sure that my client is getting his bookings, he's getting his money, his prices are set right, the event suite is running smooth. I'm his booking agent, so I come up with the contracts, I help him with his legal documents, I do everything that would help make the retreat successful, and we're going on a 2-year well, actually, he wants to do a lifetime contract. So we're actually just,
come on, like,
yeah. So that's how good my work is. I mean, like, I love to be a part of anything that's entrepreneurial. And
she's been like this forever.
I love it. That's why my company is called Entrepreneurs United. And then, like, I have a page called Sounds of Shar'e /Artists United. You know, because I just love unity, because I feel like in any area that we're all in, we can grow in our own separate areas. Because nothing that you do, she does, they do, God has our own area set up for us. Yep. You know what I mean? So that's why I can go out of my way to promote other people that even do the same thing as me.
Okay, so besides your business,
yes.
So do you still singing, girl?
I am. I have some new music coming out.
Hey.
I do. Shouts out to Kelvin, Rhyme Aside. He just gave me a really dope beat.
Rhyme Aside.
Yes.
Okay, nothing like we say. So it ain't no party if you're in a Rhyme
Aside party. Hey, yes. I'm actually one of his model brand ambassadors, so that's really dope because I model as well. Yeah. So and we have a clothing line. These are actually my so I hand sketch these. Shouts out to Sundries and Stitches. That was our seamstress company. I'm looking for a new one, but these are actually hand sketched and I picked out the fabric. So everything, yes, these are probably the highest waist you'll probably ever. Yes, I mean they go all the way here.
You're warm right now, don't you?
So as soon as I step out the room, it's like a whole
girls talk.
This ain't the view.
This is girls talk.
Let's get to this ain't the view. This ain't none of that. Y'all cute though. Y'all beautiful.
Thank you.
Talking about pulling my way up all the way up here. This is my homie right here though. This is my homie right here. She been grinding since. No, you good? You good? Okay.
For all the fans out there.
Turn this into the view. You way more grimy than that. Nah, but you know, been grinding for a long time. Your music, your voice is dope. Your sound is dope. I'll be right here.
I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, most definitely. So I don't know what you asked. So I don't want to step on.
I just basically, we just talked about her club downtown, her lounge, and you know basically what she do, and she basically just ran that back, so she can go ahead and. You want to go ahead and finish off?
And actually, you hosted your launch party down there. Yeah. So major shouts out. You always y'all both show so much love, and I've been knowing you guys for, so many years now. What, 9, 10 years?
Me and you, I think it's been like 13.
It's been like, it's been a really long time. Like, I feel all vintage.
I know.
Like, I'm about to be 39 this year. I got the grandkids going.
Yeah. I remember when you got married.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I remember that. I was like so proud of.
I'm like really geek. I love being married. I love doing I love it. I love being married. I love the whole, like, my kids are grown, and I'm an empty nester, but I get to get my granddaughter and then send her back, and still live my dream. So that's what's really dope, because like we've all been in the same circle of like rotating our dream and living our dream, and like look how far we all have come.
But you know it takes a while to get your name.
It takes a while,
It definitely does.
And we definitely won't worry about any lists.
Okay.
Because we were making performances, we were doing performances, we was working stages, and we're pretty much like the OGs of NAP right now. So I'm feeling kind of like Mary J. Blige, like, you know what I mean? The older I get, so yeah, this is really
real vintage.
I love it. So, when is your music going to be dropping? And you said you got some new stuff coming, so let the people know. What's the plans?
So I think I'm going to launch it in March. I want to do March 23rd, because that's my dad's birthday.
Oh, okay.
So shouts out to Pastor Joseph Reeves and my mom, First Lady Gail Reeves. But I want to drop it March 23rd.
That is so good, y'all. She got a beautiful voice. I remember back in the day when you was with Gorilla.
Yes, Gorilla Squad, Lyrical Twist, yes, LT, Fire.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to LT.
Hey, he's even still doing his thing. I'm like, look at bro. You know what I mean?
Bro's a boss too.
Hey.
Yes.
Walking around his fur and his leather on.
Girl, that leather, honey.
Just being LT.
Shouts out to LT. Yes, some of that leather, honey. Is it the black one?
No,
he's had that black fur one. Yes, honey, them girls used to praise over LT. Fur, honey, yes.
So what events you have going on at your lounge coming up soon? I know I'm gonna have to come down here and rent the building one day.
Whatever y'all book next.
Okay, we got to
Maybe y'all do y'all podcast down there one time. That would be like really dope.
We want to add the whole pull-up factor to where, we start pulling up.
Start pulling up. That's what it's all about, networking and really not even like shutting down our specific areas, but expanding.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Like this is the year of branding and expanding.
Yeah.
And like everybody, and you kind of missed it, but I just got a 1-year contract with Scoop to take over the Robinson show, so that was like really dope. I don't think you was in here either.
No.
So and it's a big deal. It's gonna look really good for my career. I started off journalism with Amps TV, Amps magazine. So shout out to Gerald. And so I got to interview Leandria Johnson back then. That was my first interview. I actually got to interview her again about a month ago. She came to the Silver Center, so that was really dope.
I remember that time y'all threw that event at the living room lounge and
you came and performed because I love to give back. So that was when shouts out to the legendary Be Nasty.
Yep.
So yes, we kind of linked up. He let me come down and do my thing. Because there's I love to give back, and I feel like as artists, even if you're not a Beyonce, even if you don't have that big budget, I don't like to charge artists to perform. So I would rather you bring some canned goods to feed the homeless. Come bring some love. And y'all killed it.
Yeah, you know what? We gonna show out.
Y'all showed up and showed out, and I had that for like a couple of months, and it went really well. But I don't know. I get to live my dreams.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Definitely bossing up.
I've been dreaming of these moments since I was 3. When I grew up in Germany, ever since I was 3, I used to watch Entertainment Tonight. I'm an 80s baby, so that was Entertainment Tonight. You know what I mean? And so so now doing interviews, doing podcasts, being interviewed, I'm just honored to still even get asked to do interviews. You know what I mean? And I just think it's really dope.
Who was that you had the interview with?
Angel Starks.
Is it Angel Starks? Is she on the network?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I thought she had a news interview or something like that. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Which was really funny because I had just got my start doing that, and Keisha Cole was here at Sweet 38.
Okay.
And so that's how.
Where was that?
That was in 2016.
Yeah, I remember when she came. I was thinking.
Yeah, and so I did a calendar that year. I did a swimsuit calendar. Shouts out to the Steelers. And about that comment, Ben Roethlisberger, I'm going to talk about that too. Talking about we're not going to win against the Kansas City Chiefs. Anywho, so she came. I was like, I'm going to go. I'm going to sign my calendar to her, and everything. And so long story short, I was able to get my calendar. I'm tapping Keisha Cole's bodyguard. I'm like, hey, can I, put my calendar up there on the couch? I want everybody to see it. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, put it up there. He set my calendar on her couch, and it was there on front, stage and center, in front of everybody, the whole night, cameras everywhere. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey.
Promo marketing. I'm a heck of a promo marketer.
She definitely is.
And so,
what was your turn
That's the
on
thing you gotta learn.
I sold 200 calendars. They actually had my calendars that year in Easy Pond off of 38th and Keystone. They had it in Rim Time down there on Keystone. They had it in Brothers and Rock. They had it in Brothers and Rock Ripple. They had it in a lot of stores, and you know why? Because I go to places and I introduce myself, and hey, I'm an artist. Do you mind hanging this up? I mean, and people's like, oh yeah. And that's
the car and go.
Managing yourself. Although I do charge artists.
Yeah.
For features.
Oh yeah. Because it takes $200 just to leave the house every day.
Okay, for real.
And I ain't got it like Weezy yet. So I need that and a number 2 from White Castle.
Okay, I hear you, baby.
I remember
a number 2, light seasoning salt. Oh yeah, light seasoning salt, red pop, no ice.
Yeah,
I gotta hear that, baby. Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun. And it's fun to be around dope energy when you're creative. These are the moments that are really that really matter. You know what I mean? Because nobody's in competition, and the energy feels so good.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It just feels so good.
Yes, good energy feeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how when people aren't good for you.
And then you so humble. You always been that way. Like she's 30. You said 39 now.
I'm about to be 39 in August.
She's been her mind mentality always been like this. She always wants to go further and do more. Every time I talk to her, this is what she say. Girl, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Everything you told me you was going to do, you doing it. That's why I'm like, yeah, boo, it's lit.
Yes, I mean, because, at the end of the day, we're responsible for our own happiness. We're responsible when we lack. We're responsible when jobs treat us like crap and we still stay, and we complain. No, wrap it up. Like, get your own life together. Yes. I will cut somebody else so quick. Like, I've always worked customer service jobs. I've always been a server or a cashier at a gas station or, something like that because I love that commercialized service. I want, hey, how are you? Oh, let me get the free. I am so sorry. Let me, so when people would come to the register and they're all like, girl, I've been having, okay, come up here smiling, boo, or go over there, and then they go like, okay, girl, right, because honey, them negative, no, and it drains, so it just feels good to be around positive energy, especially around you're freaking dope, like, I love some illy, man, and you are super dope, because
camera is dope as hell.
I just met you tonight, and I'm like, there's just nothing about especially pretty women that are just so cool and down to earth, and you can just feel it. And it's just the energy is it's just on it's going to be really good
with your beautiful presence.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for part 2 of my exclusive interview on Pulled Up Podcast.